saying. We'll get to that in a minute. Are we going or what? Are we live? All right, y'all. Welcome back. 39.
At 39.
We're back. It's late.
PTF.
It's all right. Welcome back. Make sure y'all subscribe, share.
Faded.
Fuck. So we gonna
like, comment, subscribe, share. I don't even got a drink. That's how you know. I don't need nothing.
trying drinking air.
I've been
How was your
trying-
guys'
yeah.
weekend? You know, y'all do.
I mean, it just started this Friday.
How was your week?
Fuck
You know,
it.
be technical.
Technical.
Techni-
You said
techni-
weekend,
technicalities.
so I'm
Technicalities.
trying to be technical. You said weekend.
All right.
It ain't
All
started
right.
yet.
All right. All right.
Technically
I know.
it's now.
D, you said you had something you want to talk about, right? You want to bring up a little something? So you went to a little food spot, right? Out in Gilbert. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about that at all?
I think it
It was
Chandler Gil.
Same thing.
gang. She said.
What happened? What happened? You said you
I
had
think
to
it
bring
was
up some shit.
Osaka. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna
name
bring
drop.
out. It was
think-
cool.
I think I've been there before.
It's
a
you
few
know
times.
where they chop the shit in front of you. They have the dudes that are Asian, but they're probably American Asian, but they act like they have an accent because I feel like he was faking the
They
accent.
get more tips that way.
Yeah, he did it on purpose. It was
Mhm.
straight Squid Games, nigga. Like he was faking that shit. He was faking the funk, but it was cool. It was cool.
Oh, shit.
It was
Straight
without.
Squid
It was
Games.
like without the subtitles. I seen what you was doing, my nigga. I got you. Cause he was like dancing and be like, "Oh, your birthday, ha ha ha. Ooh, sake for you, sake for you. Ooh, for two. Oh, you eating for two? More rice for you. Ooh, double shrimp, double shrimp, double shrimp. Ooh, big boy. Ooh, big boy, you get big steak. Hold that.
Did he do the
gay.
catch the
Pay your
shrimp,
dues. That's
catch the
gay.
shrimp
Don't
in your
pass
mouth?
me. Don't say double meats to me, homie. When you're another dude, you
Double
can't give me
meats?
double
I need
meats.
the Geronimo thing right now.
So anyway,
Drawn out. That's hilarious, bro. They be doing that. No, they do that to get extra money. It's all part of the show.
So
Yeah,
you're
they said
right.
it.
You're right. But he was doing extra like sing. So I asked the people on the other side of the table because we was a big table. So I said, "Hey, is y'all dude over there like singing and doing extra shit?" They were like, "Nah." I said,
No,
"Oh,
he's normal.
he over here normal."
Welcome in.
Yeah, he did a little shit with the knives. The knives was cool for the first like
Little knife tricks.
10, 15 seconds. Nigga, I seen Bruce Lee, so you know you can only do so much.
Yeah, you know.
It was cool.
How was the
You
food,
paying
though?
for the experience because the food I can make
Right.
a better steak at the crib, and I got an air fryer.
It'd be like
Then
that
I got an air
sometimes.
fryer.
You know,
Sometimes
and
it
my
really
girl
is the
watched
experience.
TikTok and we got Pinterest. We got all types of shit. I'm a chef.
We got all types of recipes,
I'm
dog.
a chef. You
It's
just
called
don't know that
YouTube.
shit.
You don't need to learn how to cook from somebody. Watch some videos. Don't be
I'm a
lazy.
chef.
I'm better than some of the videos. They be like a little dash of
Right.
salt and pepper.
A little
and then-
dash. We're like, fuck that.
Fuck a dash. Shit.
You need
We're
hella
getting
seasoning.
diabetes over here.
Hell
You
yeah.
need to
Really,
put
sometimes just a couple. You
Nah,
know.
you need
The
like
Beatties
4
gang.
or 5.
Flavor gang.
Nah, yeah. All types of salts. All types of garlic,
Salt.
onion.
Yeah.
All types
All
of
them
all
powders.
types of powders.
All
All
them
types of
powders.
salts and powders.
Old Bays and.
All them McCormick's.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm eating
No.
all the salts.
Let's take that shit to Flavor Town.
You got
Guy
Guy,
Fieri
you got
that
Guy
shit.
Fieri that shit.
So yeah, to close it out, the Osaka shit, it was cool. It was a little overrated. I mean, if you've never been there, I guess it's cool for the first
I don't
time.
think I have.
I never did the little in front of you hibachi shit. I just always went to the bar. I think one of our
Lobster
homies,
was
I
fire.
think one of our homies worked there. I never got anything fancy. I got the salt and pepper pork because I was playing it safe. I was like, that's just salt, pepper, pork. That's like Asian chicken strips right there. Salt and pepper
It's
pork.
like Asian
That's-
chicken strips.
It came in strips, salt and pepper fried pork, bomb. I was playing it safe like a motherfucker. But it was good. It was good. I get them every time I go. It's only been like 3-4 times, but every time I go.
I don't eat pork, but yeah.
Oh, my fault.
You good? You didn't offend me. Eat your
Don't
pork.
worry about
My
him.
bad.
Eat your pork,
My
son.
bad.
Eat your
Eat
pork.
what you want
My
to eat.
bad.
Just because he don't eat pork. Tell your story, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of being
Do you,
judgmental,
fam? Speaking of being judgmental.
so we're gonna talk about John Gruden.
I said no judgment. Go ahead.
Oh, I know. I get the
you good.
but, you
It
know,
was a transition.
like
kid.
Antonio Brown. I get the vibe. I get the
You know,
judgmental vibe. I could tell.
Ooh, wrong vibe.
Suspect. Red flag.
Not me.
John Gruden.
So he red flag for
So
sure.
if you don't know, it's definitely in the news. He got fired. Well, technically resigned from being the coach of the Raiders. Some of his emails from about 10 years ago surfaced him saying some racist shit, some homophobic shit, some misogyny shit, all types of
10 years
shit,
ago.
talking all types of crazy to other owners and shit. So my question is, it only came up because they're doing the investigation to the Washington football team.
Yes.
But at the time, he wasn't working there. I don't condone what he said at all. Shit was foul. Yes.
Yes.
Right.
We can agree on that.
Agree.
Absolutely crazy. But like a lot of people are saying, that was like 10 years ago. Yes, it's bad. Maybe he changed, maybe he didn't. But, you know,
I feel like you are
he
who
wasn't
you
working
are.
in the NFL. That's like getting fired for some old shit that you didn't even do at your job. So how you get fired on your day off?
I feel like you are.
Still in
I
boxing?
feel like you are who you are.
That's why.
But at the same time, they didn't release any of the other shit from the Washington football team. They just released John Gruden shit. And not only that,
'Cause that
they
shit
released the
was
racist
foul.
shit on like that Friday, but they still let him coach Sunday's game. So the Raiders knew about
Thursday. It was Thursday night football.
See? Oh, is it Thursday?
Yeah, because
But
they talked about that.
The organization already knew about it.
Yes.
They already knew about it and let him coach the game anyway.
Yeah.
But that was only the racist
was-
shit that he
wasn't
said
about-
about
yeah.
what's his name's lips.
Yeah.
I don't.
The
what do you say?
I
I think
he
the
said
NFL
Shit.
Players
He said some
Association dude.
yes.
Lips.
He said some shit.
He said
Something
something
about
about Michelin tire.
looking
lips.
like
Michelin
Michelin tire.
tire
He said he had
lips.
rubber
You
lips.
don't see it,
Rubber-
Yeah, rubber lips like Michelin tires.
Try to say that that's what he says all the time for people that lie. That's what he describes everybody that lies.
Calls them rubber lips.
lippers.
Yeah.
It's a little close. My
You got
fault.
little nail lippers.
He don't.
Your girl wish she had these Michelin tires.
A little Chucky looking motherfucker.
Hey, they do
But-
be wishing that.
Why didn't they release? Why didn't they release the other shit? I get he should be punished, whatever, because that shit came out.
But like
But
other people's shit.
I'm sure that there's all types of shit throughout the league. If they're doing an investigation into everything, why haven't they dropped anything else? Why is it just
There
his
might
shit
not
from
be.
10 years ago?
There might not be.
I think there is, and they just don't want to say nothing about it.
'Cause
I
he's the
think there's
biggest name.
worse shit, but they're kind of like, all right, let's put these ones out there and let him take the fall
I
for
was
it. But
just gonna say that.
we
I said
still got some
maybe
other shit
he's
that
the
we're
scapegoat.
trying to sweep under the rug.
But if he's a scapegoat, then there has to be bigger names in that.
That's what I mean,
Who's
like,
bigger than-
he's
who
the
was
fall-
bigger than John
he's the
Gruden
fall
for the
guy.
Washington Redskins at the time. Who was bigger than John Gruden for them?
It wasn't even just.
But Gruden wasn't even part of it.
He wasn't
Yeah,
even part of
it
the
was just
organization
a
at all. He was just
conversation.
on TV.
He wasn't in the league.
It was
But
just
he's-
a
Why were they
conversation.
investigating
But
him?
he sent it
They
to
weren't
one of the. He
investigating
sent it to one of the Washington,
Yeah,
one
he
of the
sent it to his
Washington
friend of his who was like
higher
one of the
ups.
higher ups of the,
Oh,
for
the
gotcha.
Washington team. So
Gotcha.
they found
They-
their
they were
emails back and
investigating
forth.
The Redskins for
And they found
And they
that.
found it.
Is the dude that received the emails getting in trouble at all? Is he
No.
still with the Redskins? Is he still with the Washington? But still, if you don't say like, "Yo, don't say that
He's not
shit,"
even with
if
me.
you don't condemn it, you
Yeah,
condone
he
it.
doesn't even
He's
work.
not even with him anymore.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I
Bet.
feel you, Jimmy.
I was gonna say, if he's
I
still
feel
working
you.
there, like you can't fire him and let dude slide if he didn't even say some shit. He's like, "Oh, LOL,
We'll make him resign.
ha ha ha, that's hilarious. Oh my god, it was a great joke, John."
John.
I'm mad you sound like Squid Game.
Hey, the English dub.
Yeah, the English
the
dub.
ball
That's
in
my
the
fault.
shack
He should be
down there.
punted for something he said 10 years ago.
Yes and no to a certain extent.
I say no.
I say no, but
Not at
yes,
all?
Just because I say no
I-
because it's 10 years ago. He could have changed. I mean, yes, suspend him for a few games. You don't got to fire him.
That's
You
what
can
I
suspend
think.
him for a few games. You don't.
I don't think he should lose his job.
He shouldn't lose his job over it.
Make him wanna sit
But I
there.
get why he did because cancel culture and everything now. They don't care when you said it. You said it. So
No.
Yeah, but that's the point of what I'm making. Like, if you make
Yeah.
that okay, then what's next?
right.
Like-
that's why people are hating on. That's why cancel culture sucks. Because they're just trying to cancel everybody for shit that they said 30 fucking
Yeah, that's
years
like when
ago.
they be going back
But-
on celebrities like, oh,
Yeah.
you said
That's-
that's 2011. Like,
That's also why they're giving pushback on it, because when they let him coach the game after they found out about the shit he said about dude's lips,
Yeah.
the racist shit, they let that slide for a few days, let him coach the game, didn't really say nothing about it. But then when the homophobic shit and the misogynistic shit
That's
came
because
out, they were like,
that's the-
okay, let's pump the brakes here. He's
Because
got to
that's
go.
The main cancel
He's got to
culture is
go.
the LGBTQ community.
But not the racist shit.
That's
No.
not the main cancel
Like,
culture
There's been
right now.
racism since forever,
Yeah,
but this
they-
new
they let
I
that
know,
slide.
I know that, but
They can
NFL's
let that
trying
slide,
to NFL's trying to clean up their shit, trying to say that they're
Yeah.
really cleaning up their act when it comes to the
But
racist
that's why
part.
it didn't
So
really
you
come
already-
out until the
NFL.
LGBTQ
You already
shit.
see where this is going into, right? Straight transition into why everybody's
Dave
mad at Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle's The Closer.
Exactly.
If you didn't watch it, you should watch it. It's actually hilarious. And if motherfuckers are mad, you should actually listen to the whole thing because he's not punching down at anything.
He's not.
What he's actually saying is the fact that we've been, as black folks, going through a struggle for years, just as like Jewish motherfuckers did,
Hundreds.
Asian motherfuckers went through
Hundreds of
struggle.
years.
Every race has went through some type of struggle, and then now because the LGBTQ community is now just coming out, and now they want to be equal and all this shit. So be equal by fighting through this shit, and yes, y'all get the motherfucking jokes too,
Exactly.
bitch.
Thank
you
you.
get the jokes too.
Thank you. Equal
Oh,
jokes.
damn, you used to have a dick. Like, it's a joke, bitch. Like,
Well,
fucking
you did,
take
so
that
laugh
shit.
at it.
So now you don't be like, no, nigga, nah, now I
Yeah,
get
now
fucked.
you got
And you're like,
beyond
whatever. Like, yeah.
Dave said,
What
he got the beyond
he
pussy.
got that impossible. What did he say?
He said beyond pussy.
Well, yeah, make it beyond good then. Shit, 'cause-
Looks like those Beyond movies that are getting made.
Exactly.
yes, make me beyond see that you.
Oh my
make me
God.
beyond see that you weren't that. Like, there's no discrimination. Just take the jokes as is. Like,
You have to take it as jokes.
equality, right? Equality. You want all this and all that.
Exactly.
You gotta take it
Fuck,
all.
you gotta take it all.
Equality is equality
know you
across the
take it all in
board.
different
You
ways.
can't
Just take
pick
it all
and
in
you can't pick
isolation.
and choose equality. You don't want to be equal in this part of the world, but you
They're-
want them to be sensitive about this
they're
in
comedians.
jokes and comedians. But it's okay if you say this to amongst each other. You say this to somebody else, or somebody calls you this.
Right.
A comedian says it in a joke. It's bad. You got to get canceled.
No.
You got to look at it as jokes. If you look at everything he's saying as serious, you
Personal.
take that personal and serious, it's gonna affect you. But that's because you're stupid,
Oh,
and that's your fault.
thank you. You take the
Yes,
words.
you're not listening.
He's a comedian.
Listen to what he's saying. Don't just.
You be like, oh, he right, damn, or no, that's not that funny.
Even if you don't
Either
find
way,
it funny, listen to it. He's not talking shit.
All comedians talk about what's going on in their time. They take what's going on and they turn it funny through pain or through whatever things they think are funny, situations, whatever, stories, whatever.
Exactly.
Can't take that shit personally. You're part of the jokes. You knew what you were going into. You knew some people were gonna say some shit. You didn't think it was just gonna be all fucking sunshine.
they did.
They did.
They
though.
did. They demanded.
So if gay people make fun of themselves,
Whoa,
It's
whoa,
okay.
whoa!
or sorry,
Can't say that.
Them,
No,
they,
that's
them,
right.
them.
Can't say that. Shut it down.
so
That's a good example.
Is that it?
I'm
You
just,
asking
I'm
the
just joking.
wrong-
I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
you
I'm
can
sorry.
say-
I'm
you
just
can say
talking
that.
shit.
So, like I said, they make fun of themselves. They have that whole Queer Eye show.
Mm-hmm.
They make fun of themselves, but when someone else says it,
Every character that is portrayed on TV is a certain way.
Yes.
They talk a certain
But
way.
some of the
They
gay
act a
people
certain
don't
way.
like
they,
this is a
Yes.
flamboyant
yes,
gay.
but
They're like,
the
that's a
show
little
was
extra.
called Queer Eye.
Yeah.
So they can make a show about it, but one guy says it on an email 10 years ago, and he's cut the shit today.
Yeah.
Which I don't get.
That's the whole point of the cancel culture shit. Why it's stupid, because it's taken away from the freedom of like being able to say what the fuck you
Freedom of
want.
speech.
Yeah,
like Kyrie.
like especially with the comedians, because they're making
Comedians,
jokes,
yeah.
and then the damn email, like, okay, I got you. It wasn't like a personal email; it was like business, but like 10 years ago.
he should
Even
be-
even the racist shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you said what you said. Check him.
yeah, players on the team, everybody on the team,
Check
the
his
organization, check him. He needs to apologize to the
Yeah.
players, whatever he needs to do, whatever he needs to
Suspended
do.
for 5 games.
Not
You
saying
know?
he's right. I'm just saying check him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set his ass straight.
Just like it goes further to the how the whole all these nurses and everybody are losing their fucking jobs over this vaccine bullshit in certain states because it's mandated now.
Yeah.
Right.
Before it was mandated, those were the motherfuckers on the front line doing
Exactly.
the shit. But now you gonna fire a bitch because like I don't want to get it, and I'm like healthy. Let's say I'm good right now. I've been in here still working every day. I don't want to get the shit, but I'm good and still taking care of these motherfuckers. You gonna fire me? That shit is not American at all. Where's the rights on that shit? That shit doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's an overcorrection. I feel like that's all they did. Everyone was freaking out so bad.
Trying to
All the
cover
toilet
their
paper was
fucking
gone.
ass.
They try to cover their ass. Like, all right, let's just drop the vaccine. Everybody just fucking, let's drop the vaccine. Make people feel better. Make them more comfortable. If they want to take it, they could take it. If not, they don't have to. Whatever. And I know what you're saying about the people losing their jobs and shit. But at the same time, yes, it's your choice. We live in
Right.
a place where you can make your own decisions, but you must also accept the consequences that come with those decisions.
Yeah.
You could choose not to take it, but if they come to you and say it will cost you your job, you can't work here unless you're vaccinated for our policy. That's their choice to say. If you don't want to get it, don't fucking get it. But don't get mad at them because you lose your job. You know what I mean? It's like the Kyrie shit. He's not on the team. They're not letting him play because he won't get the fucking shot.
Because he's
all he
defending.
has to do is get the shot. He could play, do whatever. They're not offering an extension. They're not letting him practice. Not letting him come to the facility.
Not even
away games. Nothing like that. He's losing out on like $200 million.
He's looking at
To
his
him, it's
home
not about
checks,
money. It's
right?
about
He still gets his home checks.
his
Just the way.
And that's his choice.
Yeah.
And that's because he's speaking up for the people, like the nurses and stuff, who are getting fired for not taking the vaccine.
50-50. I don't believe him. I feel like he's bullshitting.
So it's not like any different.
I feel like he's just trying to flip it because everybody's talking shit about him.
That's funny because they show us in the email how much anybody got food.
I'm on Kyrie's side.
Yeah.
I know it seems kind of selfish, but it seems kind of selfish, but I'm on Kyrie's side.
Sorry, come on. How so? Like,
Because he's making his choice.
absolutely. That's
And
what I'm
like
saying.
he said he was scared. He doesn't know. He's not sure. So
No, he said
he's
he's not scared of it. He said he'll get the vaccine.
And I respect his choice. You should respect his choice. That's his
He's just
decision.
not getting it now, cause
But
yeah,
there are consequences with that decision.
right. And, those
And what I'm
consequences
saying
are
is-
your
He's
team
okay
is-
living with that.
and what I'm saying is, for them to make those consequences like that is stupid.
yes.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're already talking about it might change. The mandates might change depending on,
Yeah, time is time.
what the state decides, blah, blah, blah. They'll change their shit or not. But,
We'll see when the time comes.
I mean,
But they took a team vote, and James Harden and KD seem to
Right.
be in agreement that, okay, if he's not going to be here, we don't even want him here for half of it. We'd
Exactly.
rather have him full time than half the time. So, like, you're
You can't be
supposed to
here at
committed
all.
to the team, so just stay your ass at home then.
mm-hmm.
Which I get.
I get it
The
too.
mess up
Which
the
I get.
chemistry
Yeah, I get that part
Exactly.
of it too. Because you can't be here half the time. You're gonna fuck up chemistry and the way we play and all
Mhm.
this and all that. So no, just stay your ass at home.
And that's a
We'll
distraction.
win a chip without you.
That's a distraction. Like everybody says, they're going to be asking him, oh, if it's a close game, how do you think it would go down if you had Kyrie?
Yeah.
Oh, would the game be so much different? Oh, how do you feel about Kyrie set every fucking game?
Yep.
He's
That's
going to be a
talk of the
distraction
game.
about everything. They're not going to talk about the game. Oh, you guys lost this one by 4 or 5.
Kyrie would have helped you guys.
Kyrie would have had those extra 12, whatever the fuck. Oh, it's not about that, blah, blah, blah.
True.
That's why I think James Harden and KD were like, all right, yeah, if he's not going to be with us, he's not with us. You're either all in or you're all out.
Yep.
Right.
And we respect that, but at the same time, we got jobs to do. We making our own decisions. We've chose to get it. Everybody else has chose to get it. Doesn't matter what they think about it.
They gotta get it.
They
wanna
get it
play.
if they want to play. That's what they do. That's
And
what
I
they
feel
love.
Like if you love basketball more than anything, you'll just fucking
Thank you.
man up and get that shit and just poop.
It's not that serious.
I know,
It's
I
more.
know,
It's deeper than
right.
that.
I
It's
know.
deeper than
I'm
that.
sorry.
Like I want him to. As a fan, I'd love to see him play, take the
Exactly.
shot, but he's personally choosing.
Right, he's
Yeah.
personally
So
choosing.
He loved basketball.
yeah, like
Right.
I, I love my body more, so I'm gonna
Right.
just wait it out and see what's good. And
He said he wouldn't. He said he would get it. He's just not because he's speaking up for the people, the voiceless.
so he's using that as a cover because the
That's-
nigga don't want to get
thank
it.
you.
That's
Thank
his
you.
political
Thank
answer.
you. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's
Thank
why I don't
you.
like what he does.
Because he didn't say
I
that shit in his Zoom call.
I like that because if he says
There's
come
no
out
leading shit.
straightforward, he'll be in more trouble.
He'll
So
get
he's
more
using
backlash.
his voice, he's using his platform, what he has to make a stand for people that can't speak about that shit, that don't have enough money to be like, yeah, so they want me to get it, I'm not gonna get it. Fuck that, boom. But he didn't say it like that because he can be like, fuck that,
Yeah,
and miss out on this
At
money because
first
he's
he
okay.
did.
I know,
Because
then
he thought
fixed
that it's
it.
just like a government plot. They're
Right.
trying to control me and
But
put whatever.
especially-
They're trying to microchip me, and then he flipped it to the, oh, I just want to speak up for people who don't have a
Because
voice
he
for losing their
has-
job.
Yes, media relations.
Like he said, he's getting
yes.
all that backlash and shit.
Right.
He knows he's trying to twist that
And
shit so
he's
he don't
in
look
New York.
stupid.
And he's in New York, where one of the major states that got hit with people getting laid off for not having that shit.
He probably cussing his ass
So
out.
boom, if you think about it, watch enough shows like
Fuck
Billions
outta
and
here.
shit, everything adds up. They did this. Everything fucking motherfucker did this for a reason. It's a fucking chess move. Not saying he doesn't care, but it's also a chess move to protect his fucking what's the word I'm looking for? His name, his
legacy.
his
type of
brand.
yeah, his
But
brand.
I feel like
all
that
shit.
puts a dent in his legacy because he's been a problem
Of
everywhere
course,
he
but
goes.
this is the
This-
turner where he's trying to save some.
He's
How
trying to
me and
save
Wayne
face, he's
both
trying to
just
save
said.
face
How
kinda
me and Wayne
thing.
both just said, yeah, I agree with Kyrie. There's gonna be the few people like,
Yeah.
okay, I see where he's coming from, and then the other
And
half
then
will be like,
the
he's
second half
selfish. He needs to play, and then the other half will
Right.
be like, oh no, he's just concerned
doing what
about
he
his
think
own
is- what he
health for
thinks is
him
right.
and his family, right? And at the same time, he's speaking up for those who can't because
Right.
he's fortunate enough to make that stand.
And I agree with that too. I mean, they don't make you get shots for everything else. We've had all types of diseases and shit come and go, and it's not like a big deal. Like, oh, nobody fucking lost their job. You got sick. You stay home. You come back
Well-
when you feel better. You get your shot. But it wasn't. It's not like a big deal. They don't have to make it this serious. I feel like they're over. Like I said, they're overstepping shit. It's an overcorrection.
Now, do you think they're doing it because it's him and he's had issues in the past? He's like,
Absolutely.
I don't feel like playing these next five games. I don't feel like playing. Or
It's because of last
Oh,
season.
You know,
absolutely.
that excuse after excuse for not being part of the
Yeah.
team.
I'm taking
You think
vacation.
that
I'm not
adds
telling
to it?
nobody. Absolutely. I mean, it has a part. It all plays a part,
Yeah.
I'm sure. But I mean, his choice is a separate thing. His choice for the vaccine is his choice. But for the net
Yeah.
side of things, I can see how that plays a part in them trying to trade him, them shopping him around and shit, and then Katie having to say no, don't do that. I can see why, because they can say, oh, look, we do okay with KD and Harden in the lineup. We're fine. Still championship contenders. We can still make a deep playoff run. They're two great players. Kyrie, half the time he's not fucking there. He's not reliable. He's injury prone. No, like he fucks up everywhere he goes. He's never been consistent. Like
Once it's set
locked
out,
into
it's
that
good.
shit. He's just doing his own shit, which is fine. That's his own fucking decision. But at the same time, if that's what you do in your job, take pride in that shit, and don't just fucking throw it away. He's like one of the best, if not the best point guard with the best handles, the best finishing packages. He's cold-blooded as fuck. He's one of my favorite players. I'm obviously disappointed that he's not going to play, but I'm torn because it's like he's making it seem like it's a bigger deal than it actually is.
So let me ask, do you think LeBron would get that same treatment that Kyrie's
Yes.
getting right now?
Yes.
Worse.
Worse.
I think he will get worse, but I think that's also why he got it, because he already like announced that him and his family got it before. He was saying like, oh, I want to keep that between me and my family. That's a
personal.
family decision. It's a personal decision. I like the same shit with Kyrie. I appreciate
Once
if you
LA
respect
mandated
your
it.
boundaries, but once they mandated that you have to have it in order for him to play, boom, went and got it, no question.
So you don't think they make special treatment for LeBron?
No.
They say no, you're
I
not
think
getting
they
a
would.
check.
I mean,
Whatever. Okay.
it's possible he has enough money. He could have got a fake joint.
Yeah. That's true.
We'll never know though.
Yeah.
But still, if you let one slide, you got to let them all slide. I feel
Kyrie
like
could have got a fake one then too.
Kyrie
Could have.
is a very important part of the NBA.
I know.
I didn't say the NBA was involved. I said LeBron by himself.
Yeah.
Well, I know, it's like,
And when you do shit
know,
like that,
let's-
that involves the government. Sometimes you don't share that shit.
Yeah.
Got
maybe
mine.
he got some friends in high places.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got
He
mine.
said, okay, plug my information into the old
Yeah.
computer back there.
Hey, but
It's
don't
like,
tell nobody else though. Okay.
Clear.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey back here taking
on
a
through.
shit. I ain't gonna tell nobody else
Nobody
though.
else. Nah, hey,
You feel me? We ain't
He
gonna
made a
tell
call.
nobody else about how Wilder got
He
his ass beat by Fury.
bro.
I ain't gonna
Oh
tell
my
nobody
God.
else though.
I guess that.
Hey, I give him respect,
Yeah,
mad
he fought his
respect.
ass off.
He went out like he wanted to, like he said he wanted
No,
to
he
go out
didn't
on
go
his
like he
shield.
wanted to.
No, he said if I'm gonna go out, I want to go out on my shield. I want you throwing in the towel. That's why he fired his dude.
Oh yeah.
He's like, if I'm gonna go out, let me go out. But I was so hyped when he fucking dropped his ass.
Twice.
He gave him that straight.
Drop Tyson.
Yeah, and he did the deer legs and shit and fell
He
down.
dropped him twice.
I was so excited. I was hyped. And then as soon as he stood back up, or did you see the count shit?
The
That
count.
was
Yeah,
slow.
they stopped.
Yeah.
How the ref stopped
Yeah.
the count to tell him to go back to his corner.
Yeah.
That was a little shady.
That's a
Sus.
little shady, but I
Little
also
sus.
feel like that's kind of Wilder's fault too, because he knows he should go back to his corner and shit. Unless he was already phased and he was just like, I got his ass. I'm fucking
Yeah.
standing
He thought
over
it was
here. Oh
over.
shit, I'm in the wrong corner. I gotta go over here.
Yeah,
I gotta go over.
I can see that.
Oh, get back to your corner and
he was,
shit.
like,
Fucked up the
watching,
count. But everybody says, like you said, you can't stop the count.
Yeah, you
don't
can't stop the count.
You don't stop it.
You don't stop the count.
No, you shouldn't. But
And he stopped the count for like a 2 seconds.
Is Wilder done?
no,
No,
I don't think he's done.
I don't think he's done. I don't know if there's gonna be a fourth fight though.
There can't
shouldn't
be.
He'll have to work his
There
way
can't
back
be.
up.
Yeah,
There might be,
maybe in some years.
but I mean, Fury holds up the card and he can say, "No, I'm done."
After that fight, I mean, he would have a better shot. After, like, over the other two fights, whatever the fuck, I give him way more credit for this one. He's earned more
Yeah.
respect throughout, I feel like, throughout the league than he has for any of the other fights.
Yeah, he put up a fight.
Yeah,
He came in different. He tried a different strategy. He mixed it up.
he took some hits.
But, yeah, he was eating shit all night.
Yeah.
Bing, bing,
Fury's
bing,
still
bing,
a better
bing.
boxer than him. I
My
will
man
admit
was
that.
out on his feet a couple of times. He
Always
was
has
fucking
been.
wobbling
Yeah, he got saved by
around.
the bell a couple times.
Yeah, he got
Man.
saved.
Hugging him quite a bit.
Right.
He was dragging the last like 4 rounds.
But I don't like that headlock shit
that Fury did.
that Tyson Fury be doing.
Yeah, I
That shit, that just bothered me.
It was annoying me the whole fight. I was like, it's fucking
That
cheating.
bothered me,
It's
man, so
strategic.
much.
It's
Yeah.
smart that he's putting his body weight
Yeah,
on
it's
him.
289
He's
pound
leaning.
ass.
Leaning on him, yeah.
But still, goddamn,
Fucking
fucking put him in headlock, bro. Go to MMA.
Yeah.
Switch
No,
your
he
shit
got-
up.
He got told to stop doing that.
And he
several
kept
times.
doing it.
He
Yeah.
kept doing it.
Yeah, and the ref
So they-
never was
they didn't
like,
take a point
How,
when
that's
he
what I'm
got
saying. How many times you gonna tell him to stop before you take points away for that shit or
Right.
do
I'm
whatever?
gonna take a point if you do it again.
And he
You
never
do it
did.
again, and nothing happened.
yeah.
So
You see what happened after the fight?
Yeah.
Tyson Fury went up to him. He was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
no love." He said, "No love, bro. Get the fuck out of here."
That
I don't know
makes
why. I feel like that's a mistake.
He was mad. He
That's a
was
mis-
angry.
I
He was
know
mad.
that,
Sore
but
loser.
I know, but he fought as hard as he could, bro.
So
His
loser.
his trainer should have been like, "Yo, you gave everything you had. You hit him with your big shots. You clipped him. You almost had him. At the end of the day, he fucking got you. You put everything you had, and eventually you went down. You tried to make it all the way, but you
They
got
probably told him
fucking
that later, but
worked.
at the time he was in the heat of the moment, so he was like, "Yeah, fuck
got
that.
nothing to
I'm
be
not trying
embarrassed
hear none of
about.
that shit."
well, that's kind of like
That was like a
yeah,
rocky
maybe
moment.
You lose the game. You don't want to talk to anybody.
Exactly.
Leave me alone. Let me gather this, and then I'll come talk.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just in the heat of the moment,
I feel
man. He
that.
just got knocked the fuck out.
Sure did.
I like how Tyson Fury was talking mad shit the whole time.
Yeah.
He was walking up, bitch.
Yeah.
You fucking bitch. And they were doing, like, the ref was talking. He's like, you're a bitch. You're a bitch.
That's why.
That was
That's
hilarious.
why.
I was laughing
That's why
so
Wilder
hard.
was like, "Fuck out of here! No, I ain't. No, fuck you. Ain't no respect. Fuck out of here."
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It went to rap.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if is Fury supposed to fight Anthony Joshua next or some shit like that.
Fury's
or who is
gonna
he?
I think so.
He was supposed to fight somebody else, but then
I still think Fury will beat him too.
ain't nobody
Yeah.
touching Fury
I
right
watched
now.
Anthony Joshua's last fight. I was not impressed.
Yeah, he got slept, didn't he?
No, he
Yeah.
won.
When I thought he got beat by the
Oh, no,
big
he did
dude,
Lose. He did lose. He didn't
the
go to
big
sleep,
dude, Mexican
but-
dude.
Did
No,
he?
he lost to that.
I thought he got
Yeah.
TKO.
What's his
I thought he
name?
got. I don't remember his name off the top of my
I
head.
don't know, but they fought again and he beat him the second time.
Yeah,
And then he fought somebody else.
Mexican butterbean.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that fight though.
Right.
Joshua and Fury.
Yeah, but Wilder's gonna have to build his way up.
All right. So I know you're reading it. Let me get to it. So we got some. Oh shit, y'all gonna like this one. So apparently, they're making Superman come out
Oh yeah.
as
It's
bisexual
his son.
in the next DC comic, but he is Superman.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them turning everybody bisexual?
Why?
This
What-
LGBTQ shit.
What he said, why?
Every-
Cancel culture shit.
Nothing against it, but
I
why?
don't know. I didn't even have anything to say. When I
No
saw
reason.
it, I was just like, okay, like why? But okay. Like
I don't get it.
it's unnecessary, but okay.
I don't even have much to say. I don't even know.
Like,
Why?
yeah.
Why?
That's my only question.
Why?
Anybody else in the room got an opinion?
They
on why
said Superman's
bisexual?
symbol has always stood for hope, for truth, and for justice. Today, the symbol represents something more.
Coming out.
Penis. Today, more people can see themselves in the most powerful superhero in comics. See, so
You said they doing it like the ladies' man and do it in the butt.
like the dude from James Bond said, don't make a different James Bond. Make something else and make it better than James Bond. You don't gotta make a gay Superman. Make a different superhero and make him gay. There's nothing wrong with him being gay.
So
but
wait, since he's gay, is it Superman or like super
it's
they?
super there or
Super
they.
him, super it.
Super them.
Super.
Super they.
Just super.
The super.
Just
The
super.
super.
The super.
No, that's a movie from
It's
the
like
90s.
Aries said, the fairy god.
The
The fairy god. You got to put more on it.
Superman.
The fairy god mother.
You gotta snap when you say Superman.
Yeah, Superman is
Superman.
So is somebody gonna get offended because it's Superman?
Hated it.
Jokes. Jokes. Like, don't
As soon as he
move.
lands, he gonna be like, Superman.
Don't move or I'll blast you with my laser beams. I'll laser
Ooh,
beam
he
your
said
balls
as soon
off.
as he lands, he gonna be like Superman.
Pew, 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 pew.
Superman. So does his cape change colors to
He
pink?
got the pink cape.
Is it fluorescent? Does it have
Is it
flowers?
No, they said-
No, it's the rainbow cape.
They said- no, they said that in
it
the-
shimmers
It's
with
the
glitter.
LGBTQ
They
flag.
say in the comic, instead of falling in love with Lois Lane, he falls in love with a
Louis
male reporter. He falls in love with a male reporter with pink hair.
Lewis.
You're lying.
I swear, that's
that's what it is.
you got
Oh, you didn't make that up.
No, that's
Oh,
real.
it's right
It's real
here.
as fuck. His name, I
No.
just said Lewis.
Yeah.
It
fuck him.
should be Lewis because that would be fucking hilarious.
It's gonna be Lewis.
It
And
better
like you
be.
said, it's the son of Clark Kent, so you know.
And it's gonna be the son
Son
of
of
Lois.
Lois
Lane.
Lane.
Nah, son. It's Jade
Lewis.
Nakamura.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm just kidding.
His name is Jade Nakamura, pink hair
Jade
reporter,
Nakamura.
and the couple
Why
share a
gotta be
kiss in the
Jay?
fifth.
Jay
Damn, bro.
or Jade?
R.I.P. J.A.Y. That's Y.O.U.
Oh, Jay.
That ain't my real name, so I'm cool.
Nah, it might be.
It's
Might
not.
as well be, bro.
Nope. Fuck that.
So how's it feel to date Superman? He take you flying and
My
shit.
name is not Nakamura.
You do
Not
the whole. Did you
Japanese,
do the Superman
Chinese.
pose? Did you do the
Nope.
thing?
Nope.
To
I
put
didn't
the
teach
arm-
him
the one
Superman,
arm?
Nope.
So this is really gonna.
So y'all be flying up and do it in the air?
Don't ask me. I ain't Jay Nakamura,
See,
whatever.
See, we got questions, dude. You got to answer these questions, man.
I'm not Chinese.
You're supposed to be our inside track. You're
feel
a
like-
I don't got pink
reporter.
hair.
You're a reporter.
How do you know he's Chinese? I
Do
feel
I
like
have-
you're being a little racist.
Did you see the last name? Did you see the picture? The art? That was
Whoa.
was a Chinese.
You looking at the artwork already?
You had it on your phone.
What
So
website?
who's
Nah,
talking?
that's not no artwork on here. That was an art. That was an article. Article.
The
That was
artwork.
nah. That was a picture.
There was
You
worse.
have Superman
Nah,
and
son.
little
That was
Asian
the
boy
article. That's the
kissing. I
article.
seen it on your phone.
Nah, that wasn't me.
Little Asian boy pink
Nah, that wasn't
hair.
me.
He
That's
was in
somebody
Squid
else.
Game.
Somebody posted
Anyway,
that.
we don't know about what
Somebody
super's
posted
gonna-
that.
Supposed to be happening.
Next year.
Oh.
I think he said it was
National Coming Out Day. That's what I'm
What
serious.
day is that?
That's not a joke.
They said it was a
That's
comic.
real thing?
National
They
Coming
said
Out
it was
Day.
in a comic though, so it's not gonna be on like TV or nothing.
Better not.
Good.
It's in the comics. So eventually, in like 2045, it might be a movie.
We won't make it.
Just make a new superhero.
That's-
But
Switch
like,
it up.
it is going to be in the comic.
Get some
books.
original stuff. You know.
So,
No problem with him being bisexual or whatever.
They're
but,
trying
you
to
know,
make the whole world
switch it up.
different.
Yeah, he's gonna have the.
I'll use that
LGBTQ
word,
flag
different.
with his tail.
There's no originality.
There's no need for that.
Confusing these children, they don't know what they
They're
are.
trying to take everything that's already been made and turning it gay.
Instead of a mask, it's just gonna be.
Instead of making their own shit and having that represent them. Something that they have to identify with shit that's already been made. And go back in time and turn that shit into something they can
Superman
connect
wear a
with.
mask anyway.
It's like we're making all the movies and shit. It's trash. Stop doing it.
Stop doing it.
All right, we'll get off the
Yeah,
get
we
off the
running-
dumb
we
shit.
running
So
short on time. We
coming up
gotta
on the
get outta
sports.
here.
NBA opening day coming up. What are you guys excited to see? You got any sleeper teams?
Chicago.
I was gonna
team,
say
Bulls.
Chicago Bulls look nice,
Sleeper team. The
real
Caruso.
nice. He's actually a hooper,
Yeah, he's nice.
minus the hair.
I
They're-
want to see Game 1 of the Lakers and
The Warriors.
Warriors because
That's gonna be a
just
good
had
game.
40 in like 3 quarters in the last preseason game.
Brown just dropped 30,
Brown dropped
36-6
They
Against
lost.
who?
The
against
Kings.
the Kings, and they
That's
lost.
why.
He only
They
played
lost
like
to the
20,
Kings.
26
But that's why
minutes
he
or
dropped
something.
36.
Yeah,
I
he
watched
was
his
hooping.
game not
And
too long
Anthony
ago.
Davis didn't play that good.
He getting
Anthony
it.
Davis had 14
They're
or some
getting in
shit.
their rhythm. I could tell.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're just trying to see what works.
Yeah. And all their young dudes are hurt and
I
not
think
coming back
Portland's gonna
yet.
look with Billups as a coach now.
I'm excited to see them. I haven't watched their
The same.
preseason, but
Yeah.
I
You
want to see
think
them.
it's the same?
The exact same.
Yeah, I
I'm
think so.
disappointed that
It's,
They didn't
it's
add
It
not.
no-
didn't change,
It's not gonna hurt him.
but it's not going to help.
Not anymore.
I would have thought Billups would spice up the offense.
He
somehow.
might, but they need more defense than offense.
Looking like a sloth.
Shalom
Crawl all the
Islam.
way. Oh shit.
Sorry, go ahead.
Slow
They need more
crawl.
defense
I
than
don't remember.
offense.
That's funny as fuck. They need help. They didn't get anybody.
They got
Stop. You don't even know his name. Don't even know his
You
name.
don't
man.
even know his name.
Larry Nance.
Jerseys don't
Bro.
sell.
Larry Nance Jr.
Yeah.
What he do?
Yeah.
What has he done the last year?
I don't know. He
Nothing.
was on the Cavs. I don't watch them.
Exactly. Might as well be Kevin Love.
Yeah, Kevin Love's still
Not
playing.
doing shit.
Thought he sat down all year.
Ooh, I know. Okay, so you want to talk about the blowout? I know Jay says preseason don't matter, but
That I said it don't matter, but the Hornets lost by, or they were down by 71 points in a game.
But
But I don't.
but
give
it's
a fuck.
preseason.
I don't give a fuck that LaMelo only played 11 minutes and blah blah only played blah blah.
They lost
Luka
by.
played 26 minutes. He only scored 10 points. That don't mean
They
shit.
lost by more points than they scored. Put it that way.
Yes, they scored 59 points total and lost by more than 59.
They lost by like 62 or some shit.
Was it a record?
Yes.
I'm sure
Did
it
it
was.
pop up on
Yes,
the
they
thing?
popped it up as a record.
But we
They-
scored
if it
59 in
don't-
our
if it
men's
don't
league.
count as preseason, they shouldn't have made it a record. But we were in a men's league and scored more than 59 points now.
Off night.
I'll get you.
Hella off night.
We'll get you 59.
The leading scorer for the Hornets had 12 points.
I can get that.
Like,
I can just get fouled a bunch.
I just start fouling motherfuckers.
Shit, I'm
Technical
just,
flagrant. Flagrant. You be Draymond Green out there.
Yep.
oh, you have 59 points. That's a high school game. 59 points?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's a high scoring junior high game.
Man, 59 points.
High scoring junior high game. Can't do that.
It was like 59 to 120 something.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Just turn the lights off.
Like, Luka was sitting on the bench like,
Damn, this game's still going.
like, can we just stop?
I would have went to the locker room,
Look,
boy.
man, I'd have been my coach. Like,
I would have got injured on the sideline.
I would have got ejected on purpose. Like, just to leave.
Ooh, hammy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Paul Pierce.
Shit.
Paul Pierce.
Walk
Yeah.
up to the bench, just like,
Ah.
ooh, ah,
I
ah.
would act like I'm getting up to sub in and just pull something.
Ooh, coach.
Hey, ooh, I'm in the back. I'm in the back. Hey,
Gotta
good
go.
game. Good game, guys. Good game. I'll see y'all at practice tomorrow.
Dress out early, go home.
I'm out.
Go
I'm beating
ahead,
traffic.
Hey, go ahead, bring the car around.
I'm
We'll
beating
be out,
traffic,
Yeah,
yep.
about
And the
20.
leading
be
scorer
out.
was the rookie, book night.
Boat night.
Boat night.
Whatever the
Same
fuck.
thing.
Minutes.
Are you sure it's boat night?
BT.
It is boat night, right?
I don't know. Gotta
No, it's book night.
Was it
It's
book
book
night?
night.
It's
They
book
say
night
book
because they
night.
call him book. Somebody I saw an interview. Somebody called him book. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, we've been saying it wrong.
It's
Like
book
boat
night.
and
Boat
boot.
night.
No,
It's
spelled
B-O- it's like
that,
B-O-U.
but it's pronounced book night.
That's stupid.
You know how they.
Just spell it.
It's French.
It's like Francais.
Français. Voulez-vous book night or some shit.
Sanchez.
Oui.
Like Rush Hour 2.
Pause.
Oui, boo boo.
Say, hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Nah, all right. So you got any shows to talk about? Bring up any shows? Close it out on anything?
No shows.
Watch The Guilty. You gotta watch
I
The
gotta watch
Guilty.
The Guilty.
Watch
There's
it.
an upcoming movie that come out called The Black Phone.
Don't sound
Oh
good.
yeah, no,
Hey.
it's a like a scary movie, thriller movie.
That
I
shit-
watched the
trailer
preview.
looked good as hell, dog.
Looked
I
real
don't
good.
like the title, but we'll see.
I don't
That's
like
what I
the title
said.
either, but I watched it and I was like, okay.
Looks
The-
a little
the
weird.
trailer kind of gave a lot away, but
So you think?
nah,
What
it
else?
gave a lot away.
No, I gave a lot away. He said.
Like I know who on the phone.
You know who the killer is?
Yup. Like I'm pretty
Kill
sure.
killers. They kill killers.
So it's not a thriller, it's a horror.
It's a thriller horror.
Yeah,
Thrillers, you don't know the
50-50.
killer.
Well,
Sometimes.
That rhyme.
That
That was a bar right there. I don't know what that.
That's my chorus. That's the one right there. She be making the hooks. You know what I'm saying? She's like meth. Wu-Tang. She's the
Method Man.
She said,
METHOD.
Man, I was just listening to that.
That's funny shit. Hey, Eternal's coming out next month.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
I'm ready to see that.
Don't
shit.
know what that is.
What?
Marvels.
The Eternals.
Yeah, he don't watch trailers.
I don't watch.
What?
Slacking.
I do when they fucking.
I don't watch the
catch me.
trailers, but I know what's coming out.
Trailer category.
Well, I guess my Google YouTube shit is not fucking algorithm to fucking.
Trailers.
And what's it called?
Algorithm.
Endgame? What'd you say?
It's after Endgame. It's
Avengers.
Eternals.
It's Eternals. It's after Endgame. It's
So
after
it's
Marvel.
it's a after post-
all the Avengers
Oh, it's a
shit.
movie.
Post.
Post Avengers.
It's
Yeah.
Avenger movie post.
Angelina Jolie's in it.
Ooh, Angelina
The
Jolie's
black.
in it.
What's the name black dude?
Well, there's a lot
Which
of black
one?
dudes.
The black dude.
Idris
Shut up.
Elba.
No.
Idris Elba.
No,
That's
the
the first. He's already in.
ATL, the one that was the rapper in
T.I.
ATL.
Tip Harris.
No, the one with fucking
T.I. and Tiny.
Childish Gambino.
Not the
nigga.
real rapper.
The one with
He was
Childish
in
Gambino
The
and
show-
ATL.
The dude
Atlanta.
the dude from
Oh,
Get Out.
Atlanta, I'll tell
You said ATL,
I
not
know,
Atlanta.
I know.
That's where
Yeah,
you
I'm like,
fucked
I know
up.
that movie.
I
That was T.I.
Oh, right there with Jimmy.
You talking about? You talking
Big
about
boy.
the black dude from
You talking about Big
Godzilla?
Boy.
You from
Yes.
Godzilla versus Kong?
Yes,
Yes.
that-
The black dude
yes.
that's in all the shit now because
He
he has a
gets-
lot of new roles.
Yes.
Yes.
Paperboy.
Yes.
Paperboy.
Paper
Yes.
motherfucker
The one that
boy.
was in
Yeah.
all the
Godzilla?
shit. Yeah.
Atlanta.
That shows Atlanta.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in
I mean,
Eternals.
I gotta go
Atlanta
back.
He got-
is short.
he got-
ATL is short for Atlanta, but that's not the
I like
show.
that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why I did
Just
it.
throwing
Yeah,
that out there.
yeah.
Say
Yeah,
ATL.
I
Just
abbreviated
thought
it.
you said
I
ATL.
abbreviated
And I
it,
thought-
damn it.
Next
you
time,
meant-
I abbreviated it, goddammit.
Nah, get it right now.
I got you. Fucked
Talking
up
about
me.
get some
ATL
cutty.
Atlanta.
Fucked
yeah,
up me.
Yeah, fucked up this guy. $10 a lot of money me. Okay, got you.
All right, long as you know.
As long as you know you fucked
yeah,
up.
he's in it.
No
They
change.
gave
Clear.
Black Dude some superpowers besides Black Panther.
They give a black
Dope.
dude superpowers. You said?
Yeah,
I was just
Because he's
asking.
the
You
only
don't have to
one.
get big eyes on.
About
in Marvel verse, he's the only one.
but I don't know. I
That's
got
not-
nothing.
Black
I got nothing.
Lightning,
I got
that's-
nothing.
That's TV. That
Static
don't
Shock.
count.
I got nothing.
I want them to make Static Shock, but
That don't
that's
count.
old. They
Nah,
don't
that
got
don't
nothing
count.
recent.
All right. We gonna close it up. We close it. We talk about nothing right now.
Black lightning and static
Because
shock.
I said black
we
superheroes and
we're
you started name dropping
way.
shit.
We took a left turn
We
as
took a left turn.
superheroes.
That's
Black.
gonna end it for Ep.39.
All right, y'all. Catch y'all next week. We're gonna go to sleep.